Back, everyone. This is the second match of the night. Tonight we have another match from Montrash, from Montrash, against the TAFE team, Silent and his Kittens, or rather, Silent's Kittens. Now, we are going to be coming into Ultitrio, I believe, so let me change the map. But yes, this is a silly one. Let me quickly change the level. Alright, map is changing. Now, we're going to quickly introduce the teams. Unfortunately, we are running behind schedule slightly due to some server issues, but with the TAFE team, Silent's Kittens, we have, of course, the lovely Silent playing Scout. We have Lane playing Soldier. And we have Festive Fish, a Merc tonight, a returning Merc for the TAFE team, on Medic. Now, on the other team, we have, of course, as mentioned, Team Montrash, Mega Montrash. We got Karu, we got Vincent, and we got High Contrast Penguin. And I do believe they're playing the same class as being Vincent Scout, Karu Soldier, and High Contrast Penguin Med. But yes, hopping into the server now. Just gonna make sure everything is running up. We should be getting started soon with the rups once the players are in. Just gonna make sure the exec is correct. Right, it is. Rup whenever. Get in. Alright. Very nice. So blue team being filled by Mega Montrash. And red team being filled by TAFE, Silent Kittens. Right. So back on Fyra, Ashu, how do you feel about this map? It's a bit of a silly one.
Yeah, it's a very interesting map, very fun.
Oh yeah. Interesting is definitely one way to put it. You got a dispenser, you got teleporters, you have a way to re-enter spawn, and you have a silly little tree and some vents that you can do some really crazy jumps on. I saw you doing them last night.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. Let's hope we can see more of that, yeah?
But of course, the little health pack area or whatever is just...
Yeah,
it's effectively just a small health pack, I feel.
Yeah. No, it gives ammo too, right?
Oh, does it?
Like it's a dispenser? I believe it's like a dispenser, yeah.
I thought it was just health. But yeah, I guess it makes sense if it does ammo as well, since there are no actual ammo packs around the map.
Yeah, that's the only way you can get resupplied other than killing enemies and going back into the spawn. Alright, game is underway! Ooh, Silent and the red team choosing to walk out the front instead of taking teleporter, and does get the jump onto blue team, but taking so much splash as Karu just rains down hell. Ooh, Lane picking up the Vincent. Nice arrow from High Contrast Penguin, but does get picked off by Silent as they're caught from both ends. I like that strategy from TAFE there. Blue team respawning together and opting to go for a teleporter play. Nice bomb and good damage from Vincent as they focus fire the Scout. Now with a player ad. Getting the point under their belts. As Vincent walks in on the med and picks off Fish. As Lane trades. Oh, and does get the Soldier as well. High Contrast Penguin caught out and getting picked off and finished. Red team retaking that point. Alright, blue team opting to walk out of spawn. Vincent fighting the 1v3 as Karu rains down some rockets. Ooh, High Contrast falling Vincent through. Regrouping with Karu as the red team focus fires down. Ooh, Scout's back in. Ooh, good meat shots from Vincent, but does get meat shot himself by Lane. Karu opening the door and getting the medic back into the spawn. Karu jumps back in. Lane looking quite low and getting picked up by Vincent. Good shots all around. Silent re-aggressing, getting two directs, and oh my, just nailing Karu down with that shotgun. And Vincent, as Festive falls to the crocodiles. Maybe trying to go back and spawn. Not too sure what happened there. As Lane picks off the stray medic. So far, strong showing from TAFE. Blue team regressing. Ooh, blue team is separated. But they do get the point. Karu bombing in high. Doesn't get anything, and Silent just picks them off with Lane coming in from behind with that pistol. Well, Lugermorph, to be specific. Blue team are really gonna have to try something new here, as the Uber ad is only growing larger. Opting to come out the teleporter again, as Lane walks in, getting huge damage. Silent. Now the shotgun just forwarding hard, picking off Karu. Ooh, big damage. As High Contrast Penguins attempts to go for the jump, but does fall to Lane. Now, full Uber ad for TAFE. With a minute left on the clock. Again, going for the teleporter play and getting air shot. Nice stuff from Silent here. As he picks up the 3K, absolutely wiping Montrash. Car Bombson getting air shot again and picked up by Lane. My god. Oh, and another air shot. Silent. Someone stop this man. On a late spawn, or rather a late death from High Contrast Penguin. This is looking like a very convincing first round for TAFE. But we've seen Montrash come back from this. Ooh, going for the non-medic sack. Does get the force. Good stuff. But with less than 10 seconds left, they're going to have to get on that point. But they have equalized here. Let's see what they do. Opting to go teleport again. Ooh, big damage here from Silent and Lane. So they pick off each player one by one, bringing it to 1-0 for TAFE Silence Kittens. Yeah, not too shabby by Montrash either. The second round might be a whole new story as Vincent walks in from the front. Ooh, all of blue team choosing to walk out from spawn. A High Conscious Penguin separated from a heal target. And without that buff, the blue team DPS does just get picked off as Lane kills the med. Another late death. Vincent hopping through the teleporter there. Working with a 40% dis out here. Closer to 50 as Karu bombs in. Silent does get the scout as Lane walks in from behind. Karu manages to get the soldier. Good pick there. But does get batted for 1,000 by Lane. Vincent, Karu, and High Conscious Penguin going to the teleporter. Lane bringing down the pain, racking up a 5K as they remains dominant on that point. Silent just waiting in spawn, leaving it all to Lane and Fish. Ooh, no, getting the late bomb. Unexpected, coming in to clean up Montrash. Ooh. As Silence Rockets pick up 3 kills. Now, full ad for red team. Taking huge splash damage as they all come out the teleporter. They really need to try something else because that is just not working. Oh, Vincent eating an arrow from Fish. But does get the resupply, so it doesn't mean much. As red team, or blue team walks in from spawn. Ah, getting picked off by Silent. Just unfortunately unable to grab any ground here. Perhaps they'd be better off splitting the attention by sending the soldier through the teleporter and scout through the front with the medic, but again, their first priority here is get the med force as they go for a 2-player sack. Looking quite low. High Contrast Penguin shooting some arrows from spawn. Does shoot Silent, but Vincent unable to get anything.
Does get a nice arrow onto Festive Fish there, but
it's true.
Doesn't get any noticeable damage.
Coming up from spawn here, Vincent no buff, forcing the 1v3, gets the med drop from High Contrast Penguin! Oh my, the 2-player sack coming in clutch as Festive Fish gets dropped. Good distraction there from blue team as they retake this point, mulching Silent. Lane looking quite low. Yeah, Fish is by himself as well. They do get the point here. They're going to have to go in here if they want to maintain this ad. Ooh, good positioning. As Festive gets picked off, Silent bombing in. Ooh, High Contrast living as Karu and Vincent hold it down, but Lane on a 10k. Festive in coming in, laying an arrow onto the med. Might get his revenge, and he does! Trading the kill. Oh my, Fish getting the med drop. High Contrast Penguin almost had Uber there, unfortunate.
Vincent gets out while Lane falls to the crocodile.
Awesome. Nice, 2v3 now, Karu walking in, but they were a bit separated, Montrash. As Silent gets picked off, and so does Lane, leaving High Contrast Penguin by themselves. 15 seconds left. It's now or never from Team Montrash.
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
Lane camping the teleporter. Getting some huge damage on Karu, but Karu landing a nice bomb of himself. They need to get on this point now. Oh, Lane does manage to touch, but again, each player just getting picked off one by one. Very solid performance from TAFE, bringing it 2-0. Good attempt from Montrash, however, getting some good kills and good drops and good captures on their own. Let's look at the stats here.
Yeah,
all right.
Stats, yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, the just insane number of kills and damage from TAFE here. It's just crazy.
Insane, indeed. 7k, 6k respectively for Silent and Lane. 25 to 29. Unfortunately, Montrash unable to get close. But while they did get some crucial picks, this was a very dominant game from TAFE. But not a complete stomp, I would argue.
Yeah, Festive will have to live with his single drop there in that game.
You already know, I'm going to clip that. Only one Uber charge out from this game. Noticing a bit of a trend with Ulti Fyra. Very common to see some low Ubers because, man, it's just so easy to die here with the teleporter. And just so many angles to just get shot from. Anyhow, let's get the players in from Montrash. Hello!
What up?
GG's.
Oh,
Good stuff tonight, Montrash, for putting in the work for both games.
thank you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, getting 2-0 eliminated by TAFE. Hello, Festive Fish.
Hello.
That said, my god, High Contrast Penguin getting the med drop on Festive Fish.
That was so sad.
But of course, Festive Fish returning the favor, getting the battle medic kill on High Contrast Penguin as well. I really do like the two-player sack there. Not a bad idea. Most teams tend to go for the three-player sack, but on a map like this, that might be the better option, as you guys did manage to get the force out quite consistently. But yeah, enough from me. Let's hear from you guys. How'd you feel about the match?
It was difficult, I'll say that honestly.
Yeah.
The map was hard. Constant reinforcements from the teleporters didn't really give you a chance to breathe. You had to be alert. Two different doors, and a teleporter on either side of the map just makes it hard to keep focus.
Oh yeah. Noticing a trend this map, as I mentioned the shoe, but very low Uber counts for most teams on this map because it's like you said, it's just so easy to just get deleted in a second. What's especially dangerous is that late soldier bomb. You know, when you least expect it, they come flying through the teleporter or through spawn.
Absolutely.
Very close to the midpoint, but yeah, nonetheless a very good attempt. This was against Team TAFE, who are one of the scariest teams in the tournament right now. I believe they are currently seeded for second place. No, sixth place, my apologies, with 2 wins under their belt now, but having some of the scariest players in this tournament. So, good try there from Montrash.
Thank you.
Thanks.
But yeah. Well, talking more on this match, what do you guys think you could have done to perhaps over and over again because they know exactly where you come from. Yeah, go on.
Apologies for the technical difficulties there.
I also do want to say maybe when we do actually end up getting into the fight, our DM skills compared to TAFE, we're just not up to scratch.
And
Yep.
that is just very hard to bridge because, like I said, these guys have 5K, 6K, 4K, something around that ballpark. Lane, of course, being a high division scout, very scary player. But for everything considered, let's talk about what you guys did right. Not only did you coordinate some excellent sacks, but I love the focus fire you guys had when you were able to get some points down on the midpoint. That was very good. And I didn't notice you guys tried to group together when you could, but, you know, ultimately, just very hard to make it work with such a weird map and such a big difference in experience. But yeah. Well, if you guys want to share anything else about Fyra, you guys are more than welcome to leave and give your shoutouts, but if you'd like to stay a bit, we can of course talk about the last match, which was extremely close. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, the last one at
Yes,
Oh,
against AUE Whites.
yeah,
on
that one was
Rogue.
very close.
Yes.
I want to say it was the keyboard.
Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, we were very close.
But sometimes these things will happen just out of your control.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, that definitely could have been a win because that was a very convincing round 2 and an extremely close round 1. But
We
yeah,
prepared a lot more for that map as well. We even had our seniors teach us the ropes regarding that match. So I would like to shout out our senior Montrash team while I'm here. Thanks for all the help and preparation.
Monash team 1, team name 1.
Yep.
Respect and Mundo.
but also got to shout you guys out for not only going out of your way to coordinate that, but also putting in the effort to practice. I think it's no surprise that you guys are one of the least experienced teams in this entire tournament, if not the least experienced, because not a single player on your team has had competitive experience. On Team AoE wide, Woxy is very, very, very accustomed to competitive game modes, and you guys put up a bloody fight. So I mean this. It sucks that the game was out of control, the loss there. Though, of course, AoE White putting up a very, 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 very deadly defense, and definitely the game, they could have won that, and they deserve the win. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, pat yourselves on the back, guys. Seriously, you guys did wonderfully, and that was an excellent, excellent match to watch. And
Thank you.
like I said, it's not over. You still have a lot of matches left.
That's true.
You guys played your round 3 and 4s, so you do have your 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 matches. So coming up next for you guys, you do have.
And
Sorry, go on.
And the longer that we play, the better that we're getting.
Like,
Exactly.
Yes.
We're getting closer and closer matches.
to our first win.
Yeah. Looking back
So
at
watch us,
Volcano,
everyone. We're gonna get it soon.
You'll get it soon. Mon Gold on the way. I believe.
Gold.
I'm rooting for y'all. You guys got this. But
See you at BlizzCon.
you guys got RMIT Beasts. You got Sussy Unimore Buckos. You have Desa Og. And you have, of course, the team name, your senior team in the last round.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
But I gotta say, all those teams, very winnable. And I do mean it, okay? And I don't mean it in the sense of like, oh, you could like potentially squeak out something if they throw. I mean, if you guys played like you did on Grove, you can win.
Yes, thanks for their confidence in us.
Here.
I
We got
really
those.
appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't give this praise to anyone. I've seen how much
Thank
work
you.
you guys put in, and I like the coordination. But I will say, Vincent, you said you'd play a Combo Scout style, and while we did see that for the most part, I can count 4 times on Grove there. You
Yes.
went for the 1v3, dying in front of the spawn door.
Oh,
every time I died, I was like, did I just do it again?
Look, I get you. As someone who has built a new team myself and has had to train up both myself and my new scouts, it's so easy to hold W there, and I cannot
It
blame you
is.
for it. But
And
hey,
just
it worked for you sometimes. You
the
got, like,
medic,
yeah.
yeah.
Also, the 3K you got there when
Oh,
Red Team
yeah.
was pushed up.
Yes,
Watch out for
that
some
was
clips
great.
later. Yes, and Karu, my god, you are spamming that fucking rocket launcher and getting some massive damage last game. That 14k damage from last match,
I'm new
you
to
need
Soldier.
to realize how huge that is. And of course, High Conscious Penguin, I see you. I see you milking that Uber. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Good arrows as well. Though I do suggest, Penguin, if you're, are you here by the way?
Yes,
Oh
I
Hi,
am.
no.
Conscious Penguin?
Oh,
yes,
okay,
yes.
yes.
I got a
Let's
tip for
go.
you. I got a tip for you. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the milking. The milking is really good. It drags out the chances of you just demolishing when you do press right click, but you don't want to drop your players.
That's
If
true.
it's just you with no damage classes, that is a failed Uber.
I agree.
So
That
make sure you get that out
happens.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done. Very proud of y'all. Take this almost victory to heart, and don't let that keyboard issue plague you. I got my eyes on you, but would you guys like to share anything? Fish, Ashu, would you like to share anything as well?
I'm good.
Easy. Oh yes, Fish on the receiving end. How'd you find that match? If you'd like to share anything.
Just a bit unfortunate skill difference. Well,
Yeah.
experience, sorry. But yeah, not much you can really do about that. But you guys did play well, considering.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, excellent.
you.
Excellent.
The best way to train is to fight against players who are far better than
Good.
you in either case.
Yes.
Mm.
Of course, terms and conditions apply, but it really helps.
What's the phrase? Swim or drown?
I do
Um,
agree, but to a certain point, it's like, you want to have a zone where you can develop properly, where you're not getting uber crushed, but you're also learning.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I would say
exactly.
you guys were learning this game, because in that 3v3 scenario, there's a lot less possibility for a complete demolishing, in my opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah, being
thank
tossed
you.
into the deep end of the pool for sure tonight, literally with these fucking shark bits or crocodile picks. But yeah. Well, without the way, I think we're gonna get around to end and stream here. Thank everyone for
Yep.
tuning in. Apologies on the delays. And yeah, well done to TAFE for the victory. And I'll see you all tomorrow for more games. Tomorrow we have Umesa Sussy Uni Morbakas versus Griffith, Hive and his E-Girls. And we also have the Umesa Civil War, Capybara Swankers versus Sussy Uni Morbakas again. So stay tuned for that. I'm Darwin, aka Symbol, and I've been joined by Ashu, aka Sega Base Fishing, and Festifish on the cast side. Ashu casting as well. Thank you very much, you two. And yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Thanks so much. See you around.
Alright.